Hey kids, my name's Jason and today we are going to learn mathematics. Before we start, we're going to do two activities to practice our numbers. First, let's practice our finger counting. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10! Yay! We have 10 fingers. Now, are you ready for a number game? Oh, I'm glad you're ready. I'm going to show a number for 3 seconds and you have to tell me what that number is. Are you ready? Good. 3, 2, 1, go! Time's up! Wasn't it fun? Good. Now, we are going to start our lesson. In our lesson, we are going to hear a sound. I hear something. Do you hear something? I know what it is. Can you tell me what it is? Yeah, it's a bus! And it's coming right this way. Here comes the bus. Oh, you parked here. And our bus has arrived. Oh, look, what have we here? Do you know what they are? That's correct. They are pencils. And I have so many pencils here. Will you count them with me? That's wonderful. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 pencils. Wonderful job, kids. Oh wait, if our bus came here on its own, it must have been driven by someone. But I know who that someone is. Do you want to meet him? Oh, of course you do. Say hello to Mr. Plus. He's cute, isn't he? Now, when you look at him, what is he feeling? That's right. He feels happy. And because he feels happy, he likes to help. So what does he do here? He likes to add 2 numbers and turn them into a bigger number. How cool is that? So without further ado, let's move on to our addition activity. Okay kids, so I have some pencils here. Let's count the pencils, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here I have 6 pencils. Now, I want you to do a small favor for me. Can you spot the smaller numbers inside the number 6? You can spot any? Let me help you. Now, do you see any numbers in the number 6? Yeah, we saw 2 blue pencils and 4 pink pencils. This is where Mr. Plus comes in and adds the numbers together. And when you add 2 and 4 together, what do you get? Exactly! You get 6. And Mr. Plus has helped us add 2 and 4 together to make 6. We want to show that Mr. Plus has helped us add these two numbers together. But how do we write it out? It's simple. 2 plus 4 equals 6. And as you can see, this is Mr. Plus over here. Okay kids, so now we're going to try out some questions to improve your addition skills. Now, let's look at these two numbers. We have 2 and 1, but we are going to add them. What does 2 and 1 make? Let's find out together. 2, which means 2 pencils. 1, 2. And now for 1, which means 1 pencil, 1. This is the part where Mr. Plus adds the numbers together. What does 2 and 1 make? Let's count, shall we? 1, 2, 3. 2 and 1 makes 3. So 2 plus 1 is 3. Now let's move on to the next one. How about these two numbers? When we add these two numbers, what will we get? Let's find out. 2, 1, 2. 3, which means 3 pencils. 1, 2, 3. Alright, and now it's the time for Mr. Plus to add these numbers together. Let's count the pencils again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what does 2 and 3 make? Yes, it's 5. So 2 plus 3 equals 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What about adding these two numbers? Let's try together. What does 4 and 1 make? Let's find out. 4. 4 pencils. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus 1 pencil. 1. And now, Mr. Plus will add these numbers together and a total will be formed. Let's count all of the pencils here. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what does 4 and 1 make? 5. That's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice work, kids. Okay, kids, now let's turn things up a notch. How about adding 3 and 5 together? What does 3 and 5 make? Let's find out together. 3. Count with me. 1, 2, 3. Now 5. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that we have all of our pencils here, 3 on the left and 5 on the right, it is time for Mr. Plus over here to add these pencils together. Let's count all of the pencils. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what does 3 and 5 make? Yes, it's 8. Let's count them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 and 5 makes 8. Okay, how about this one? 9 and 0. What does 9 and 0 make? We know that 0 is nothing, so we don't put anything. Let's count for 9. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So what does 9 and 0 make? Yes, that's correct. 9. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 and 0 makes 9. Okay, now let's look at the two numbers. We have 4 and 5. Let's find out what 4 and 5 make. Starting with number 4, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now for 5. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that we've got all of our pencils here, we will let Mr. Plus do the honors in adding all the pencils together. Let's count all of the pencils that we've laid out just now. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good counting, kids. What does 4 and 5 make? Yeah, it's 9. Let's count to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 4 and 5 makes 9. Alright kids, now let's try to add together 7 and 2. What does 7 and 2 make? Let's find out together. Starting by counting for 7. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now for 2. 1, 2. Okay, so now we have all the pencils laid out here. Mr. Plus will add both of these numbers together and we'll count all these pencils that we laid out earlier. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now what does 7 and 2 make? Correct! 9. Let's count again. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now we know that 7 and 2 makes 9. Great work, kids. You're getting smarter at this. So kids, did you have fun with the addition lesson just now? Good. I'm glad you liked the lesson. Do you remember what we've learned just now? What have we learned? We have learned how to add with numbers within number 10 and learned that adding two smaller numbers together makes a big number. Also, if you want to draw Mr. Plus on a piece of paper, just draw the plus symbol. For example, 1 plus 2 equals 3. You draw the plus over there to remind you of Mr. Plus. He may look different, but it's okay. It just means that you're adding two numbers together. And so it's time to keep our pencils inside the school bus, just like how you keep your toys inside your toy box. And now it's time to say thank you to Mr. Plus for all his help today. He says you're welcome. And it's also time to say goodbye to Mr. Plus. He has somewhere else he needs to be. Alright, Mr. Plus, you're free to go. Bye! Whew, that was a fun day, wasn't it? So kids, I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!